Hi, my name is Niki Johnson. I am 20 years old from Hastings, Minnesota, and I'd like to share with you how the Lord has been working in my life. So growing up, I did not grow up Catholic, but I grew up Protestant. I grew up in the Methodist Church. And so every Sunday I would go to church with my family. I would attend every service that I could. But for my family, that was just a family thing to do. We never talked about Christianity outside of that hour every Sunday. And so when I was growing up, Christianity was just something to do. And when I got to middle school, I was hearing a lot, have a personal relationship with Jesus. But I was taken aback by that because I had some pretty big questions in my head. One of them, who is this Jesus guy? And another, why should I have a relationship with him? So when I was going through the end of my middle school years and starting off in high school, I was starting to get active at youth group there. I was trying to pay attention at services, but I would try to seek answers for these questions as well, and I wasn't finding any answers. And so I had all these questions, all these frustrations, and it wasn't until the middle of my 11th grade year of high school when I told a friend these questions that I had, and she invited me to go to youth group with her. And the youth group that she went to was at the Catholic church in town. So I figured, hey, I might as well give it a shot, why not? And so when I went, I saw people that were on my age on fire for their faith. They were excited to go to Mass. They were excited to pray, excited to learn about their faith. And I felt that my youth group was totally missing that. And when I saw this, I was taken aback again, thinking, wow, how can they be so active in their faith when I'm still trying to figure it out? And so I was talking to a young adult leader that was helping out at youth group, and she invited me to go to this teen Mass. And so I went with the rest of the youth group there, 1,000 people packed in this gym to celebrate Mass together. There was a live band. People were excited for Mass. They were my age, pumped for Mass. And I had a great time. I was like, wow, this is so amazing. But my friends were more excited for the second part. And after that Mass, there was a time of Eucharistic adoration, which is a time when we adore Jesus, truly present in the Eucharist, the host that we receive at Mass. And I never heard of the Eucharist prior to that night. So my friends were telling me what it meant. And I was like, okay, if this is truly Jesus, I want to know because I'm sick and tired of trying to figure out who he is. And so before that time of adoration started, there was that silence. And that's exactly what I prayed to the Lord. I was like, Lord, if this is you, I want to know now. Because I can't do this without knowing who you are. And right at that moment, the time of adoration started, and the host was exposed directly in front of me. And it was so silent in that gym you could hear a pin drop. And in that silence, I heard the Lord say, Niki, I am right here, and I've been here this whole time. In that night, it hit me that the Lord is truly present. He's truly present in the sacraments, especially the Eucharist that we can receive every day if we choose to. And from that night, I wanted to get to know more about this Catholic faith, more about the sacraments. So I went to youth group at the church. I was attending Mass. I was asking priest questions. And from learning so much, I even joined the Catholic Church a year and a half ago to this day. And I continue learning more each and every day with prayer and with the sacraments. And there have been struggles. There will be struggles. But by turning to the Lord in prayer and in the sacraments, I found more joy and peace than I could ever imagine. So I want to encourage you wherever you're at with your relationship with the Lord to continue to take that step further in prayer and in the sacraments. Thank you.